All right, today we're going to go over how to start the Cordalera LVP flooring in a room. So what you're going to notice here is I have a room that's 14 feet on this side, 15 feet right here, 13 9 inches on this side, and 15 feet on here. So most houses are not perfectly square, as you can see by this example. Now, if it is perfectly square, and this is a 14 and this is a 14, you'll do the exact same thing as everything here, but this also shows you how to adjust to make your floor so when you get to the end down here, you don't have a cattywampus plank going like this. So you are using this method to make things very easy and look the best at the end for a room that's not square. So to start off, what you're going to do is you're going to measure the room. As you can see, this is the outside wall right here. So the flooring, we're going to go off of this wall. So what you're going to do is you're going to, with the 14 feet, you're going to divide it by 2, which is 7 foot middle. Then the 13.9 is going to be 6 foot 10.5 is the middle. So that's where you get your cattywampus situation going on. So we need to find a new middle for both sides to split the difference so the flooring is not very off. So to do that, we do 14 to 13.9 is 3-inch difference. You cut that in half to 1.5 inches. So then you take that 1.5 inches difference and you take it off 14 inches, which is 13.10.5. And then you add it to the smaller dimension, which is 13.9, goes up to 13.10.5. Then what you're going to do is the middle of that is going to be 6 foot 11.25, as you can see here. So basically we're moving up the 7-inch closer and we're moving the 6.10 down. So basically you're evening it out and you're cutting off 1.5 inches. So this would technically be going this way if you were to stop or do it without measuring. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the middle, which is the 6 foot 11.25. Then you're going to measure back to the outside wall. You could do 6 foot, or you could do whatever the plank gets into the very closest to the edge if you want. If you do 6 foot, let's say, you're going to have a little bit back here. You can install it backwards and just get to the wall. If you measure correctly with what there is a difference here, you can get very close to the wall and you can start right on the wall basically. It's your preference. So you're going to put then a chalk line at 6 feet in this example across this whole thing, and that's your straight line. So you go 6 feet up from the 6 foot 11.25, the new middle. So you go 6 feet up. Then you do it from the 6 feet 11.25 on this side, 6 feet up. Then you snap your line across. You put your planks down. You need to somehow get them fixed down so you can put something behind them, or you can just eyeball it and start off, and on the second row it's going to get straight, and then you start going this way. When you get down to here and you're done, you can fill this in, or if you've measured it out correctly, you won't have to fill this in at all. So that's how you start your initial row, and you have the least amount of angle on the end floor. So if you didn't do it, you're going to have 0 inch here, 3 inch here. So basically you want to get rid of that and have 1.5 inches here, 1.5 inches here, so it makes it very symmetrical, or as symmetrical as can be. Now if your room is square and it's say 14 feet and 14 feet, you just come up 7 feet, go 6 feet up, 6 feet up, and you're good to go. Or you could just come off the outside wall since you already are square, and usually walls have a little bit of stuff on them if they're, say, concrete. So I would probably ideally not start on the wall because you're going to have to scribe a little bit because you are going to have maybe some little concrete out here, a little concrete out there. But you can start on the wall if it is perfectly square. So that's how you do that. To stop, it's fine.